What's up, gang? We're going to look at two games. We're going to look at Northbrook and Peoria. I'm going to try to find some good things out of Northbrook and also some things that we clearly needed to work on. And then Peoria as well. Although we won big, there were some things that we need to improve on. And hopefully by checking it out here, you'll be able to see it. So we'll start right with this first one. It's an issue with gap control. The D gapping up on the person with the puck. It should be a stick and a half length away from the guy with the puck, and we get mesmerized watching the puck instead of checking the guy's chest. So let's take a look once this guy's done fixing the net here. Maybe I go to here. Nope. All right, let's just watch it. Here we go. We just let that play. That's pretty far away. That's more than a stick and a half away. And we keep backing up. And then you could see we were mesmerized by the puck here. Mesmerized, we're watching nothing but puck on this spot. And our feet aren't moving anymore. If you look, we're not keeping pace with him, we're coasting, which allows this guy who's got the way too big of a gap, he's got to step up, and that's when he gets beat. One, too late. Tough. That's all eliminated by watching the chest and getting up and not giving him this much space to work with before we decide to engage with him. Okay, moving on. Okay, next one, again, not like I'm picking on the D, but they had a tough start to this game. This is an example where we're looking to go to our partner, but the play, the partner in this hinge play is way too flat and it gets picked off. So you'll see it happen here. Play. We've got pressure. We've got pressure here coming. My defender, that's way too flat. If it's picked off, it's in on goal. This D needs to be here so that if the puck doesn't come to him or if the pass is picked off, he's in a defensive spot. Here, he's chasing. Here, he's supporting. So when we're hinge passing, we should be back in this area so that we could just go from here back to him and then we hit the other side. I like the idea that we're trying to go D to D, but we have to pick our head up and read the play here, and the partner has to be in the proper spot. Picked off, trouble. Luckily, we were fast enough to catch up and break that play up. Play starts out very well. We win possession. We bring it back to our D, who then looks to go weak side. Everything's good. Unfortunately, we dump it deep, which is good, and then our forecheck is non-existent. We talked about having one guy hard on the puck, the second guy also hard on the puck, supporting that guy, and we do what's called dump and chill instead of dump and chase. And you can see we basically just give the puck up and lose possession when we should be going right after it. Let's watch. Good pass coming up. As we hear. Get it deep. This guy's got to be on it. This guy can't be watching. He's got to be on it as well. Especially since we could see that 1, 2, 3 of their guys are changing. We're in a good place here if we just pressure hard. But we watch, wait, and they get possession of the puck, and then we end up in trouble. No way, we shouldn't even have that puck behind the net. Xavier shouldn't have to come and help. He should already be crashing the net because we have possession of it. Instead, now it's 3 guys on the same puck down low. And that all comes from not charging really hard at the puck once we dump. Okay. This next play really doesn't have anything to do with our play. It's just like a bad car crash that we all need to watch. because it is a perfect storm of pain. And I'm not even going to say a word, I'll just let you watch. It's painful to look at. We got a guy going to clear. Ref skating backwards. Boom! That's painful. Okay, on left with that. Okay, so the next play coming up, I've been saying a lot of pick our head up, pick our head up. This next play is an example of what happens when you pick your head up. Not only does it give you a chance to make good plays, it stops you from possibly making a poor play. And you could see, why don't we go here? Let's play it through. Good forecheck there, but only one guy. Here we go. Ryan right now sees his D-man, who again, we need to get deeper so it's a hinge, not just a flat wall. But watch him pick his head up and look. Right there, he could have made the pass, doesn't make the pass, makes a great pass. That's big. If he goes D to D here, we're in deep trouble because that's going to be picked off by this guy who's got a full ride right to the net. The fact that Ryan picks his head up, looks, and splits the D, perfect. Lovely. Okay, almost done with this game. And along the same lines, here's a play where we don't pick our head up and the partner's wide open. We never look, and we never see that we could have gone D to D here. We slam it back up into the junk. You'll see. Play up the wall. Play at the point. Right there. Right here. We're actually in very good spot. All he has to do is make a turn, see, and then she can come this way. However, we get the puck, and he has the time. He can make an escape move towards the boards and skate 2 strides this way, see his partner wide open. Instead, we panically put it right back into play, putting everybody off sides, and we lose possession. Right there. Pick our head up, make sure our partner is talking to them, and we're in a good spot there. Okay, so the last part on Northbrook, we do a good job of crashing, going hard to the net, but there's no help. One person skating with the puck, the other 4 literally aren't in the screen until after the whistle comes. We need people chasing here. We need people getting involved, expecting the rebound. Still nobody in the play. This is a 1-on-4. Where is his help? There it comes. And Josh hustles after, but we need to be there before the rebound comes. Okay, last part of this game, we're done with Northbrook. We'll move on to Peoria next. This is a good example of a good pass out of our D zone starts our attack, and from the defense to F1 to F2, you see nothing but good things, and it ends with a goal. F2 going hard to the net, even though he doesn't even know the puck's coming, it hits off and goes in. That's why we go hard. Let's watch. Good pass. Looks, gets it over, hits side, goes in. Sometimes the lucky ones are just as nice. Next one. This is a good example of the defense going in on a rush and our forward covering for him. But what we need to see is when the D comes back, we have to communicate. So Joe then does enter the play. You'll see from the rush here. AJ takes it deep. Joe does a good job of covering here. And right here, I'd actually like to just see AJ keep going and battling instead of break out. But right here, AJ's coming back. Joe's got to enter the play. instead of standing back. It ends up being he's like a third defenseman and just staying on the blue line. He needs to enter the attack. Once he sees the D is there, he's got to go. But other than that, that's a pretty good switch. There's a couple points in this game where our breakout is pretty scattered. We're not going to the right spots. This is an example of where Jackson does go to a good spot, gives Will an option, and then Will hits with a really nice pass up the seam to Connor Leishman, who then takes it to the net. Doesn't score, but it's a great opportunity. And it all comes because Jackson's in the right spot for a breakout. Here we go. It's deep. Jackson goes right to the hash marks. Alex is going for a change, but by and large, by Jackson going low, he gives Will an option, and then Will picks the option up the middle, which is A-OK. Yep. Good drive, drives to the net. Everything but the finish. Well done. Here's an example of us not being in the right spot for a breakout. You'll see we usually should have a guy here, and the center swooping low. Here, we do not get that. We've got kind of scrambly. As soon as this play comes, Zito's got to get to his spot. My center, which is Joe, needs to swoop. This guy does not need to follow his partner. He needs to stay in front. Our center should be swooping low, not our other defenseman. This person is not down here giving him an option. This person is not giving him an option. This is just the only play we have is to slap it out as hard as we can or try and skate through everybody. And we ice the puck. Same thing at 11:20. The only play is a slapper out of here because we don't have anybody in their proper spot for breakouts. On this with just some good puck pressure, which leads to a good pass, which leads to a goal. We'll end on a little success here. You see the pressure is big. Win the puck. Good pass from the center. Drives net. One of many in that game. So hopefully a couple things to look at and a couple things to think about. We'll be going over at practice on Wednesday. Sorry you guys heard the bell in there. Got to go to class now. Bye.